Poor boy gives food to a homeless alien, not knowing that he is a millionaire. Noah Reed wiped sweat from his brow. His shift at the Red Comet finally over. The restaurant sat on Vesper Prime's rough edges, where neon lights flickered in the endless dusk. Weary travelers hunched over tables, picking at cheap synth meals. Noah cleared plates with practiced ease, his muscles aching from hours on his feet. Steam hissed from the kitchen vents, blending with the hum of hover cars outside. The city's pulse thrummed relentlessly, a mix of hope and grit. At 17, Noah carried a heavy load. His grandmother, Evelyn, lay ill in their cramped apartment. Her chronic condition drained their meager savings. Basic treatments cost more than he earned. He often skipped meals to stretch credits, his stomach growling in quiet protest. Tonight was no different. He grabbed his thin jacket, nodded to the manager, and stepped into the cool night air. The city sprawled before him, a maze of steel and light. Rain slicked the streets, reflecting the glow of hovering ad drones. They flashed offers for off-world luxuries Noah could never afford. He trudged along cracked pavement, boots splashing in shallow puddles. Shadows stretched long under street lamps, the city's twilight alive with motion. In a dim alley, a hunched figure caught his eye. An elderly alien shivered there, his weathered scales glinting faintly. His cloak hung threadbare, barely shielding him from the drizzle. Noah paused, hand drifting to his bag. He pulled out his only meal, a synth protein wrap, still warm from the restaurant's heater. He approached slowly, his breath visible in the chill. "Hey, you look hungry." The alien lifted his head, eyes gleaming softly. Noah offered the wrap. "It's not much, but it's yours." The alien's trembling hands accepted it. "Kindness in a cold city," he rasped, voice like dry leaves. They spoke briefly, sharing tales of Vesper Prime's harshness. The alien mentioned lost connections, a galaxy pulling people apart. Noah nodded, understanding too well. He left the alley as rain fell harder. The walk home felt lighter despite his empty stomach. Their hab-block loomed ahead, its elevators groaning as he rode up. The door hissed open, revealing Evelyn in her worn chair. Her cough was weak, but her smile was bright. "Long day, dear?" she asked. Noah hung his jacket, kneeling beside her. "Same old grind, Gran." He checked her med dispenser, frowning at its low supply. Her hand patted his. "You work too hard." He forced a grin. "Gotta keep us going." They talked softly, her warmth a beacon in their dim apartment. Noah shared bits of his day, skipping the part about his meal. Evelyn's eyes sparkled at his stories, her presence steadying him. He helped her to bed, dimming the lights. The city hummed outside, its rhythm unbroken. Exhaustion tugged at Noah, but sleep came slowly. He lay awake, thoughts drifting to the stranger. Something about that moment lingered. Unseen, tiny surveillance orbs had hovered in the alley. They recorded Noah's act, beaming it to a distant observer. The figure watched, nodding once. A faint smile crossed their face. Plans shifted quietly in the shadows, unseen by the city's glow. Morning light crept through grimy windows. A sharp buzz at the door jolted Noah awake. Evelyn stirred, calling softly. He rubbed sleep from his eyes and opened the door. A sleek delivery drone hovered there, bearing a sealed crate. It hummed with faint energy, its surface etched with precise markings. Noah signed for it cautiously, carrying it inside. Evelyn watched, curious. "What's that now?" He pried open the crate, revealing vials of regenerative serum. Their gleam promised months of treatment for Evelyn's illness. Noah's hands shook as he lifted one. "This can't be real." An ornate envelope rested atop the vials, sealed with the Interstellar Diplomacy Academy's crest. He tore it open, eyes scanning the words. A full scholarship, immediate admission. His voice trembled as he read aloud. Evelyn's eyes widened, joy mixing with disbelief. "How did this happen?" she whispered, clutching his arm. Noah's heart pounded, hope surging through him. "I don't know, Gran." The serum vials felt solid in his grip. Change hung in the air, heavy and real. He helped Evelyn administer the first dose. Warmth spread through her veins, her sigh one of relief. Color returned to her cheeks, subtle but undeniable. Noah packed a small bag, the scholarship covering everything. "I'll call every day," he promised. Evelyn hugged him tightly, her strength surprising. "Make us proud." He stepped out, the city feeling different now. Hover shuttles zipped overhead, and he boarded one to the launch port. Doubt swirled, but opportunity beckoned. The shuttle lifted off, Vesper Prime shrinking below. Megastructures pierced the clouds, fading into haze. The IDC Academy loomed in orbit, a sprawling complex in the upper atmosphere. Noah stepped through its towering gates, awestruck. Floating gardens drifted past, zero-grav lounges humming softly. Students from dozens of species mingled, their voices a vibrant hum. His worn clothes stood out against their sleek uniforms. Whispers trailed him, but he clutched his orientation packet, grounding himself. Orientation passed in a whirlwind of forms and schedules. His dorm was simple, clean. A uniform waited on the bed. Noah changed, the fabric fitting perfectly. The mirror reflected someone new, someone who belonged. He stepped into the halls, nerves steadying. The academy's rhythm pulled him forward, a world far from the outskirts. Noah stepped through the IDC Academy's towering gates. The complex orbited Vesper Prime's upper atmosphere. Halls buzzed with life. Students from countless species mingled. Holographic lectures shimmered on walls. Floating gardens drifted past viewports. Zero-grav lounges hummed softly. Noah's worn shoes echoed on polished floors. His patched jacket drew stares. Sleek uniforms adorned his peers. He clutched his orientation packet. The weight of opportunity pressed hard. Orientation unfolded in a blur. Guides droned on about schedules. Noah signed forms with care. His dorm was sparse but clean. A crisp uniform lay on the bed. He slipped it on. The mirror showed a stranger, someone who belonged. He smoothed the fabric. Nerves steadied slightly. Classes loomed ahead. He stepped out. The academy's scale overwhelmed him. Corridors stretched endlessly. Alien voices mixed with human chatter. First class. Interstellar relations. Cadets debated fiercely. A human student argued for trade rights. An alien countered sharply. Tensions spiked fast. Noah raised a hand. "We share the same stars." His voice cut through. Calm spread like ripples. The room settled. Agreement formed unexpectedly. Cadets nodded to each other. Professor Alden watched closely. After class, he beckoned Noah. That was empathetic resonance. His tone held respect. "You sync emotions naturally." Noah shifted uncomfortably. "I just spoke my mind." Alden's eyes narrowed thoughtfully. "It's a rare trait. Develop it." Noah nodded, unsure. The idea intrigued him, a gift he never named. Back on Vesper Prime, Evelyn sat quietly. She administered her second serum dose. Warmth coursed through her. Pain ebbed slowly. Strength returned to her limbs. She smiled at the vial. Noah's sacrifice bore fruit. Later, Noah wandered to the observatory. Stars glittered through vast windows. Mira Solen stood alone. Her luminous skin caught the starlight. She glanced at Noah. Curiosity flickered in her gaze. They fell into easy talk. Mira spoke of her homeworld, a planet of crystal seas. Noah shared his life, the red comet's grind, Evelyn's illness. Their words wove a bond, subtle but strong. Mira tilted her head. "You're not like the others here." Noah shrugged. "Just a waiter from the outskirts." She smiled faintly. "More than that, I think." Her voice held warmth. They lingered under the stars. The galaxy felt closer. Noah's guard lowered slightly. A package arrived at his dorm, no sender listed. Inside, a datapad glowed softly. Encrypted files are loaded automatically. Brief glimpses of Veil Horizons projects, emotional tech experiments. Noah frowned at the screen. Questions stirred. Who sent this? Why him? He tucked it away. The Academy's scrutiny felt sharper now. In simulations, Noah's resonance shone. A mock crisis unfolded. A colony ship lost power. Cadets scrambled chaotically. Noah spoke calmly. Focus on what unites us. Teams aligned instantly. Solutions emerged fast. Classmates clapped his shoulder. Professors exchanged glances. Admiration mixed with suspicion. Noah sensed their eyes. He kept his focus, proved his worth. Evelyn, meanwhile, felt stronger daily. She walked to the market. Her steps are steadier now. Neighbors noticed her glow. She shared quiet stories. Her kindness mirrored Noah's. A ripple of hope spread. The serum worked miracles. She whispered thanks to unseen benefactors. Noah faced tougher sims, a trade dispute between species. He mediated with ease. His words soothed egos. Agreements formed smoothly. Classmates dubbed him the peacemaker. He laughed it off. But pride flickered inside. The academy felt less alien. Still, whispers followed him. Faculty watched closely. Their motives are unclear. Mira joined him for meals. Their talks grew deeper. She spoke of tech ethics. Some corporations push boundaries too far. Noah nodded slowly. Like Veil Horizon. Her eyes flickered. She didn't answer directly. Tension hung briefly. Their bond held firm. A spark of trust grew. The datapad haunted Noah's thoughts. Late at night he studied it. Files hinted at hidden networks, emotional connections across space. The tech felt alive, almost sentient. He locked it away. Sleep eluded him. The stranger from the alley lingered in his mind. Had that moment changed everything? In a quiet moment, Noah sat alone. Stars wheeled outside his window. He traced the path from Vesper Prime slums. Gratitude swelled in his chest. For Evelyn's recovery, for this chance. But caution tempered his hope. The academy held secrets. The datapad proved it. Someone watched him, guided him maybe. His thoughts churned softly. Fate had shifted. But to what end? A message pinged his comms. Anonymous again. Trust your instincts. Noah's pulse quickened. He glanced at the datapad. Its glow pulsed faintly. He hit it deeper. Morning classes loomed. He needed focus. The academy's rhythm pulled him forward. Simulations grew intense. Noah led a team through a diplomatic standoff. A war loomed in the scenario. His resonance steadied the room. Cadets followed his lead. Victory came swiftly. Cheers echoed. But a professor lingered. Her gaze is sharp. You're catching attention, Reed. Her tone held warning. Noah nodded politely. Unease settled in. Mira waited outside. You're making waves, her smile teased. Noah grinned back. Good or bad ones? She laughed softly. We'll see. They walked together. The observatory called again. Stars offered solace. Their hands brushed briefly. Neither pulled away. Evelyn, planetside, joined a clinic volunteer group. Her energy inspired others. She shared Noah's stories. His kindness echoed through her. Patients listened, rapt. Small acts of care spread. The city felt warmer. Her heart is lighter. Noah's nights grew restless. The datapad's files gnawed at him. Veil Horizon's reach loomed large. He sensed a larger game. His resonance felt like a key. But to what door? He clutched the academy seal, a symbol of change, or a leash. Professor Alden called him in. Your gift could shape galaxies. His words carried weight. Noah listened carefully. But gifts attract eyes. Alden's tone darkened. Be cautious. Noah left the office. The warning echoed. He glanced at the stars. Answers waited out there. Somewhere. Noah leaned into his studies. The IDC Academy pulsed with energy. Group exercises filled his days. His empathetic resonance grew sharper. A virtual drill tested him. A 10 million inhabitant orbital habitat faced collapse. Cadets scrambled in chaos. Noah spoke softly. We can save them together. His words wove calm. Teams moved as one. Evacuation plans formed swiftly. Professors nodded in approval. Mira caught him after class. Her luminous skin shimmered faintly. "You're getting good at this." Her tone held curiosity. Noah shrugged lightly. "Just trying to help." Their talks deepened daily. Mira mentioned emotional tech casually. Hints of academy secrets surfaced. Some projects pushed limits. Noah raised an eyebrow. "Like what?" She smiled evasively. Mystery clung to her. Planet-side, Evelyn found new strength. The serum worked wonders. She volunteered at a local clinic. Patients leaned on her warmth. Her kindness echoed Noah's. She comforted a weary mother, shared stories of hope. Her actions rippled outward. Neighbors began helping each other. Small acts of care spread. Evelyn felt alive again. Cassian Vale arrived at the academy. A guest lecturer drew crowds. He spoke of kind reflexes. His voice carried quiet power. "In a galaxy of greed, kindness anchors us." His gaze lingered on Noah. Recognition sparked briefly. Noah's pulse quickened. The old alien from the alley. Cassian's presence felt deliberate. Students whispered about his wealth. Vale Horizon's shadow loomed large. In a private meeting, Cassian revealed the truth. "I was the stranger you fed." His scaled hands clasped tightly. Noah's jaw dropped slightly. "Why me?" Cassian's eyes softened. "You gave without thought." He spoke of seeking true hearts. Corruption tainted the powerful. Empathetic tech could bridge divides. Noah listened, awestruck. Purpose surged within him. Far below in a sleek boardroom, Lucian Vale schemed. Surveillance feeds played on screens. Cassian's movements tracked closely. Lucian's sneer twisted his face. He tapped a console. Plans to undermine his cousin were formed. Vale Horizon's control hung in the balance. His ambition burned cold. Power was his only goal. Mira joined Noah at dinner. Her unease surfaced subtly. "Some corporations play dangerous games." Her voice stayed low. Noah nodded slowly. "Vale Horizon again?" Mira's gaze darted away. Affection warmed their silence. Trust grew stronger, but her secrets held firm. Noah sensed her conflict. Didn't press her yet. A field trip took them to Vesper Anchor's base. The massive space elevator loomed. Its cable stretched 36,000 kilometers upward. Workers moved with quiet tension. Noah's resonance tingled faintly. Fear pulsed among them, unspoken worries about the anchor's stability. He kept his thoughts quiet, shared a glance with Mira. She noticed it too. Back at the academy, Noah faced tougher sims. A planetary crisis unfolded virtually. He led with steady words. Teams rallied around him. Success came fast. Classmates cheered loudly, but faculty eyes narrowed. Scrutiny tightened around him. Noah felt the pressure, kept his focus sharp. Late that night, a message pinged. Cassian's name glowed on his comms. Echoes could shatter the line. Cryptic words unsettled Noah. He stared at the datapad. Its files hinted at risks. Emotional networks are tied to the anchor. He locked it away. Sleep felt far off. The stranger's face haunted him. Cassian's purpose felt vast. Mira lingered in his thoughts. Her guarded words replayed. Noah sensed her loyalty shifting. Toward him, maybe, or something bigger. He walked to the observatory. Stars offered no answers, but their calm steadied him. He whispered to himself, "What's coming next?" Evelyn, meanwhile, grew bolder. Her clinic group thrived. She taught patients to listen deeply. Their shared stories wove bonds. The community felt stronger. Her health held steady. She sent Noah a message. "You're changing lives already." Pride warmed her words. Noah smiled, reading it. Her strength fueled his. Cassian's lecture echoed in his mind. Kindness as a signal. He practiced resonance daily. It felt like second nature now. Cadets followed his lead willingly. Professors praised his skill, but their glances carried weight. Noah sensed hidden agendas. The academy wasn't just a school. Lucian's plans deepened in secret. He reviewed anchor schematics. His sabotage code waited, ready to mimic natural flaws. His office gleamed with wealth. Cold ambition drove him. Cassian's ideals were weak. Lucian would prove it. Noah and Mira walked through the academy gardens. Their talks turned personal. She spoke of her homeworld's fall. Corporate greed had scarred it. Noah shared Evelyn's struggles. Their hands brushed again. Neither pulled away. A spark flickered brighter. Trust felt like a lifeline. The anchor trip replayed in Noah's mind. Workers' fears lingered. His resonance had caught something real, a threat beneath the surface. He mentioned it to Mira. Her eyes sharpened briefly. Be careful what you sense. Her warning was soft, but it carried weight. Evelyn's clinic became a hub. Neighbors shared food and stories. Her warmth drew them in. She felt Noah's spirit in her work. Kindness was their anchor. The city's pulse grew steadier. Hope took root quietly. Noah faced another sim. A multi-species summit collapsed. His resonance rebuilt trust. Cadets marveled at his ease. Professors whispered among themselves. Too much attention. Noah caught fragments. He brushed it off, focused on the task. But unease grew. Cassian's cryptic message burned in his thoughts. Shatter the line. Noah studied the anchor's role. It linked Vesper Prime to space, a lifeline for millions. If it fell, catastrophe followed. He gripped the data pad. Its secrets felt heavier now. Mira met him at dawn. You're digging too deep. Her tone mixed worry and care. Noah grinned faintly. Can't help it. She sighed, smiling. Their bond tightened. Something unspoken grew. They parted for classes. Noah's heart felt fuller. Noah plunged deeper into resonance training. The IDC Academy simulations grew relentless. He faced a real dispute between factions. A human cadet clashed with an alien peer over resource rights. Their voices echoed in the hall. Noah stepped forward calmly. We're stronger united. His resonance smoothed their anger. Trust wove through the group. They reached a compromise swiftly. Professors exchanged knowing glances. Noah's skill drew attention. Planetside Evelyn's recovery gained momentum. The serum restored her strength daily. She joined community networks with vigor. Neighbors gathered in her cramped apartment. She shared stories of Noah's kindness. Her words sparked small acts of empathy. Food shared, hands extended. The city's lower levels felt warmer. Evelyn's heart swelled with pride. Her grandson's spirit guided her. Mira watched Noah closely now. They met after a fire broke out in Vesper Prime slums. Noah rushed to help the victims. His resonance calmed panicked families. He guided them to safety. Mira saw his selflessness up close. Her loyalty wavered. She was an Alliance Council agent, sent to spy on Cassian Vale. But Noah's actions stirred doubt. Was Cassian's vision truly dangerous? She kept her role hidden, for now. Cassian summoned Noah to a hidden chamber. The room hummed with unseen tech. The Heartbeat Network, Cassian began. His voice carried quiet urgency. It links emotions across vast distances. He described small-scale tests, a web of shared feelings. Noah's eyes widened. Why tell me? Cassian's scaled hand rested on his shoulder. You're its key. The words landed heavily. Noah felt the weight of destiny. Far above, Lucian Vale worked in shadow. His office gleamed with cold luxury. He tapped a console. A virus uploaded silently, designed to cripple the Vesper anchor. The 36,000-kilometer structure stood vulnerable. Lucian's code mimicked natural flaws. Undetectable, he thought. His lips curled in arrogance. Vale Horizon would be his. Cassian's dreams would crumble. Lucian's perspective sharpened the stakes. He leaned back in his chair. Surveillance feeds tracked Cassian's moves. Data streams confirmed his virus's progress. He saw himself as inevitable. The anchor's fall would frame his cousin. Power would shift cleanly. His legacy secured. Ambition blinded him to risks. Noah and Mira shared a quiet moment. The Academy's gardens glowed under starlight. She spoke carefully. Some at the council fear veil horizons reach. Her eyes searched his. Noah nodded slowly. Cassian's tech feels alive. Tension hung between them. Mira's fingers brushed his. Be careful, Noah. Her voice softened. Affection bloomed subtly. Neither spoke of it. Yet, Cassian's memory lapses grew clearer. He met Noah again. His words faltered briefly. The network's power comes at a cost. Urgency laced his tone. He spoke of corporate enemies, of risks to Vesper Prime. Noah listened intently. Cassian's philosophy felt vital. Kindness holds the universe steady. His eyes dimmed slightly. Memory slipped like sand. Simulations at the Academy intensified. Noah led a team through a virtual anchor failure. Alarms blared in the hollow room. Cables snapped in the scenario. Noah's resonance steadied his team. They rerouted power in sync. Victory came fast, but the exercise felt too real. Noah's gut twisted. The anchor's workers' fears resurfaced. Something loomed. Cassian met Noah one final time. His hands trembled faintly. He pressed a small device into Noah's palm. It glowed soft blue. When signals fail, hearts endure. His voice cracked with weight. Noah clutched the device. What's coming? Cassian only smiled. Trust the signal. He turned away. Memory faded in his eyes. Noah stood frozen. The device pulsed gently. Evelyn's community grew stronger. She led her clinic group in sharing meals. Their stories wove tighter bonds. She taught them to listen deeply, to feel each other's needs. The serum gave her energy, but Noah's courage gave her purpose. She sent him a message. You're our anchor, dear. Noah read it late at night. His resolve hardened. Mira's conflict deepened. She joined Noah in the observatory. Stars stretched endlessly. I'm supposed to report on Cassian. Her confession came softly. Noah's breath caught. But you don't? She shook her head. Not anymore. Her loyalty shifted fully. To Noah, to the network's promise. Their hands lingered close, unspoken feelings stirred. Lucian's virus crept deeper. Anchor diagnostics flickered briefly. Workers missed the signs. Noah's earlier unease grew sharper. He studied the datapad's files. Hints of sabotage surfaced. Vague but troubling. He shared them with Mira. Her agent instincts kicked in. This could be real, her voice stayed steady. They agreed to dig deeper. Noah faced another simulation. A multi-world summit teetered on collapse. His resonance held it together. Cadets followed his lead. Professors watched too closely. Whispers of Veil's project reached him. Noah brushed them off, focused on the task. But the device in his pocket felt heavier. Evelyn's clinic became a beacon. Neighbors rallied around her. They shared resources freely. Her warmth united them. She felt Noah's spirit in every act. Kindness spread like a signal. The city's pulse steadied. Hope rooted deeper. Mira and Noah met at dawn. They pored over the datapad, decoded fragments of the network's design. Its scope awed them. Emotions linked across the light years. This could change everything, Mira whispered. Noah nodded. Or destroy it. Their eyes met. Trust solidified. Something more lingered. Cassian's warning echoed in Noah's mind. Echoes that shatter the line. The anchor's role loomed large. A lifeline for 50 million souls. If it failed, debris would rain down. Catastrophe waited. Noah gripped the blue device. Its glow felt alive. Ready. Whispers of corporate espionage swirled through the IDC Academy. Noah sensed the tension in every corridor. Cadets exchanged uneasy glances during lectures. Professors spoke in hushed tones. Noah leaned on his resonance to ease the air. He joined a heated debate in class. His calm words steadied frayed nerves. Students relaxed, trusting his lead. Yet the scrutiny on him tightened. Eyes followed his every move. Mira pulled Noah aside after a session. Her luminous skin glowed faintly under the academy's lights. "I need to tell you something." Her voice stayed low, urgent. She confessed to her role fully. An Alliance Council agent, sent to monitor Cassian Vale. "I thought he was dangerous." Her eyes searched his. "But you changed my mind." Noah exhaled slowly. Trust deepened between them. Her honesty felt like a lifeline. Planet-side, Evelyn felt the city's pulse shift. Her clinic group buzzed with quiet worry. Rumors of anchor instability spread. She sensed unrest in their stories. Her intuition sharpened, honed by years of hardship. She gathered neighbors for a meeting, shared words of calm. Her strength, reborn from the serum, steadied them. They listened closely. Hope held firm. Lucian Vale accelerated his sabotage. In his sleek office, he deployed agents to spread lies. Fabricated evidence painted Cassian as reckless. Vale Horizon's board moved swiftly. They suspended Cassian, citing mismanagement. Lucian's smirk grew wider. His virus crept deeper into the anchor systems. Diagnostics flickered, unnoticed by workers. The 36,000-kilometer structure stood on the edge. Cassian met Noah in a shadowed alcove. His memory lapses were stark now. Words came haltingly. "The network is yours now." His scaled hands shook as he spoke. Noah's chest tightened. "I'm not ready." Cassian's eyes held fading light. "You've always been ready." He turned away, voice soft. "Save them." Noah clutched the blue device. Its pulse felt urgent. From the anchor's midpoint station, engineers ran routine checks. Their perspective revealed quiet diligence. Consoles hummed under their hands. They missed the virus's subtle glitches. A faint tremor rippled through the cables. Workers exchanged glances. Unease stirred, but duty held them fast. The anchor's vast scale dwarfed their concerns. They carried on, oblivious to the growing threat. Noah and Mira huddled in his dorm. They pored over the blue device's secrets. Its interface glowed with complex patterns. Mira's agent training kicked in. "It's a neural interface." Her fingers traced the code. Noah nodded, feeling its weight. Their partnership deepened. Her hand lingered near his. A spark of warmth passed between them. Something unspoken grew stronger. A tremor shook the anchor's base. Lucian's test virus triggered it. Alarms blared, briefly planetside. Noah at the academy felt the panic through his resonance. He focused inward, projecting calm. The tremor stopped. Workers regained composure. Mira watched him awed. "You reached them from here." Noah's jaw tightened. "Something's wrong with the anchor." Suspicion hardened in his gut. Evelyn rallied her clinic group. She taught them emotional syncing, simple techniques to share calm. They practiced in the medical center. Neighbors joined hands, breathing together. Their fears eased slightly. Evelyn's voice carried Noah's spirit. She felt him across the distance. Her work built a quiet network. Grassroots strength for the city. Noah's suspicions turned to Lucian. The datapad's files hinted at sabotage. Fragments of code matched anchor systems. He showed Mira the evidence. Her eyes narrowed. "This is deliberate." They dug deeper, cross-referencing logs. Lucian's name surfaced indirectly. Noah's pulse raced. The blue device hummed in his pocket. Cassian's warning echoed. "Hearts endure." The academy buzzed with rumors. Cadets whispered about Vale Horizon's fall. Noah kept his focus. Simulations grew grueling. He led a team through a collapsing starport scenario. His resonance held them together. Victory came, but exhaustion followed. Professors' stares felt heavier. "You're too visible," one warned. Noah nodded, hiding his unease. Mira's loyalty solidified. She shared more council intel. Lucian's been buying allies. Her voice stayed steady. Noah frowned. He's after the anchor. They agreed to watch closely. Their bond felt like armor. Her smile softened the tension. We'll figure this out. Noah grinned back. Together. Their hands brushed again. Neither pulled away. Evelyn's group grew bolder. They shared supplies with struggling families. Her warmth united them. The city's lower levels felt less cold. She sent Noah a message. Stay strong, dear. He read it during a break. Her faith fueled him. He clutched the blue device tighter. Its glow seemed to pulse with purpose. Lucian's plan neared completion. He monitored the virus's progress. Anchor diagnostics flickered more often. Workers remained unaware. His agents spread doubt about Cassian. The board's trust eroded fully. Lucian leaned back, confident. The anchor would fall soon. His triumph felt certain. Noah faced a final sim that day. A multi-planet alliance teetered on war. His resonance rebuilt trust. Cadets followed his lead seamlessly. Cheers filled the room, but a professor lingered. Veil's enemies are watching. The warning was sharp. Noah's gut twisted. Lucian's shadow loomed larger. Mira met him at dusk. They walked the academy's edge. Stars gleamed through the viewport. We're close to answers, she said. Noah nodded, gripping the device. But not close enough. Their eyes met. Trust anchored them. Something deeper stirred. The anchor's next tremor would test them all. The Vesper anchor shuddered violently. Alarms screamed across a Vesper Prime. The 36,000-kilometer structure groaned under unnatural strain. Noah stood frozen in the ADC Academy's command lab. His classmates stared at hollow screens. Diagnostics flashed red. Structural integrity plummeted to critical levels. Cadets scrambled for answers. Noah's resonance caught the rising panic. He gripped the blue device tightly. Its glow pulsed like a heartbeat. Lucian's virus struck its final blow. Control systems across the anchor stations went dark. Communications were severed abruptly. Engineers, pilots, and workers were isolated. Millions faced peril from potential debris fallout. Noah's mind raced. Cassian's words echoed. When signals fail, hearts endure. He glanced at Mira. Her eyes were sharp with focus. We need to act now. Her voice cut through the chaos. Noah activated the heartbeat network. The blue device hummed to life. A surge of emotional connectivity rippled outward. It linked minds across vast distances. Noah closed his eyes, focusing his resonance. Fear and confusion flooded his senses. He pushed calm outward. The network amplified his will. A wave of clarity spread. Cadets in the lab steadied. Their movements synced seamlessly. High in the anchor's upper reaches, engineers felt the shift. Their perspective revealed raw tension. Consoles sparked under trembling hands. A veteran technician, Kale, froze as panic gripped him. Then Noah's resonance touched his mind. Fear melted into resolve. Reroute the stabilizers, Kyle barked. His team moved as one. Manual overrides engaged swiftly. Cables groaned but held. The network's pulse guided them. Planet-side, civilians faced chaos. Families huddled in hab blocks as sirens wailed. From their eyes, terror reigned. Debris loomed as a distant threat. A mother clutched her child tightly. Then a strange calm washed over her. Noah's network linked their emotions. Neighbors reached out instinctively. They shared water, blankets, and hope. Panic ebbed into unity. The city's pulse steadied slightly. Mira hacked an emergency channel. Her agent skills shone through. She pitched into the anchor's backup relays. Her voice broadcast clearly and steadily. Focus on your tasks. We're in this together. Her words synced with Noah's resonance. Engineers heard her guidance. Pilots adjusted orbits to avoid debris paths. Civilians followed her calm directives. The network wove its efforts tightly. Evelyn, in the medical center, felt the network's touch. Her clinic group gathered closely. She sensed Noah's presence in the signal. Her voice joined the chorus. Breathe with me, she urged softly. Patients and neighbors mirrored her rhythm. Their calm spread through the network. Distant pilots felt her warmth. Their hands steadied on controls. Evelyn's heart swelled. She was Noah's anchor now. Cassian, in seclusion, linked his fading mind to the network. His memory eroded with each pulse. He sat in a dim chamber, eyes distant. The network demanded his strength. He poured his essence into it. Fragments of his past dissolved. His sacrifice amplified Noah's resonance. The signal grew stronger. Cassian whispered to himself, "For the signal!" His voice was barely audible. Lucian gloated in the control center. Hollow screens showed the anchor's faltering systems. His virus worked perfectly. He leaned back, smug. "Cassian's finished." His voice dripped with arrogance. He underestimated the network's power. His agents stood ready to shift blame. Victory seemed certain. The anchor's collapse would seal his rise. Noah pushed his resonance to its limits. The network connected 50 million souls. He felt their fear, their hope. His body trembled under the strain. Sweat beaded on his brow. Mira stood by his side. "You're holding them together." Her voice anchored him. He nodded, jaw tight. Engineers rerouted power. Pilots diverted debris. Civilians shared strength. The network hummed with life. The anchor's vibrations intensified. A critical cable strained audibly. Noah sensed the breaking point. He focused harder, projecting unity. His resonance reached deeper. Workers in distant stations felt his call. They moved with precision. Backup systems flickered to life. The network's emotional web held firm. Noah's breath came in gasps. He couldn't falter now. Mira's channel broadcast relentlessly. She coordinated with ground teams. Her voice remained steady, guiding. "Stabilize the lower relays." Engineers followed her lead. Their hands moved faster. The network's pulse synced their efforts. Mira glanced at Noah. Her eyes held pride. Their bond fueled her resolve. She typed faster, rerouting signals. Evelyn's clinic became a beacon. Her group linked hands, breathing as one. Their calm flowed into the network. A pilot 10,000 kilometers away felt it. His panic eased. He adjusted his ship's trajectory. Debris missed a city block. Evelyn's voice carried Noah's spirit. "We're stronger together." Her words reached thousands. The city held its breath. Cassian's sacrifice burned brighter. His memories faded completely. The network surged with his final gift. Engineers felt a jolt of clarity. They locked down a failing section. The anchor's vibrations slowed slightly. Noah sensed Cassian's presence wane. His heart clenched. "Hold on," he whispered. The device glowed hotter in his hand. Lucian's screens flickered. His smirk faltered briefly. The anchor systems resisted his virus. He tapped his console, frustrated. "Impossible." His agents reported glitches. The network's power baffled them. Lucian's confidence cracked. He leaned forward, eyes narrowing. The control center felt less secure. Noah's vision blurred under the strain. Mira's hand touched his shoulder. "You've got this." Her voice was soft but firm. He drew strength from her. The network pulsed stronger. Engineers sealed another cable. Pilots cleared the skies. Civilians shared quiet hope. The anchor held, just barely. The crisis teetered on the edge. One more push could save them, or break everything. Noah's resonance burned bright. He felt every heart linked to his. The city, the anchor, the stars, all connected. He whispered to himself, "Hearts endure." The device's glow flared. The network signal roared. The Vesper anchor teetered on collapse. Its core cables screamed under strain. Debris fragments broke free, streaking toward populated zones below. Noah stood in the IDC Academy's command lab, his resonance stretched to its limits. The heartbeat network pulsed through 50 million souls. He felt their fear, their hope, their will. His body shook, sweat dripping. He gripped the blue device. Its glow burned hot in his palm. Noah pushed harder, channeling unity. Engineers in the anchor's upper stations moved with eerie precision. Their hands danced over consoles. Backup power surged through failing systems. Noah's resonance steadied their nerves. Pilots in orbit adjusted trajectories. They diverted debris from city blocks. Civilians below shared quiet strength. The network wove them into one. Noah's breath hitched. He couldn't break now. Mira stood in the control center confronting Lucian. Her holopad glowed with evidence, recorded data of his sabotage. "You caused this," she said sharply. Her luminous skin flared with resolve. Lucian's smirk faltered. "You have nothing." His voice dripped arrogance. Mira uploaded the files to the Anchor's mainframe. Screens lit up with proof, his virus signatures exposed. Lucian's eyes widened. His agents froze, uncertain. From the Alliance Council's chambers, monitors watched the crisis unfold. Their perspective revealed awe and urgency. Holo feeds showed the Anchor stabilizing. Noah's network defied logic. Counselors leaned forward, whispering, "This changes everything." One adjusted a comms unit. Orders went out to support the effort. Their stance on emotional tech shifted. The network's power was undeniable. They saw salvation in its pulse. Cassian's sacrifice reached its peak. In his dim chamber, his mind dissolved into the network. Memories of his past vanished completely. His final gift surged through the system. Engineers felt a jolt of clarity. They locked down the Anchor's core. Vibrations slowed to a hum. Noah sensed Cassian's presence fade. His chest tightened painfully. "Thank you," he whispered. The device scorched his hand. A rest team stormed the control center. They moved with military precision. Lucian's agents raised their hands in surrender. Data streams confirmed his guilt. His arrogant facade crumbled. "This isn't over," he spat. Guards cuffed him swiftly. Mira stepped back, her work done. Her eyes flicked to a screen. Noah's signal held strong. Pride warmed her gaze. Evelyn's voice echoed through the medical center. Her clinic group linked hands tightly. "Stay calm. Stay together," she urged. Her words flowed into the network. Civilians across Vesper Prime breathed as one. Pilots felt her calm, steadying their controls. A debris fragment missed a hab block. Relief spread like wildfire. Evelyn's heart swelled. She felt Noah's strength in every pulse. Noah's vision swam under the strain. Mira's voice reached him through a comms link. "You're doing it, Noah." Her tone was soft but firm. He drew strength from her. The network surged brighter. Engineers sealed the final cable. Pilots cleared the last debris. The Anchor's vibrations stopped. Silence fell across the stations. Noah exhaled shakily. His knees buckled slightly. Mira rushed to the Academy's lab. She found Noah slumped against a console. "You saved them." Her hand touched his shoulder. Their eyes met, raw and unguarded. Emotions tangled in the network's afterglow. Noah managed a tired smile. "We saved them." Mira's fingers lingered. Their bond felt unbreakable now. Something deeper stirred, unspoken. The Anchor stood firm. Debris paths cleared completely. Vesper Prime exhaled in relief. Holo screens showed stable diagnostics. Cadets in the lab cheered softly. Noah felt their gratitude through the network. His resonance eased, but the connection lingered. The city was safe. The stars above seemed brighter. Cassian emerged from his chamber. His eyes were vacant, memory gone. He found Noah in the lab. A faint smile crossed his face. Kindness, its own signal. His voice was a whisper. Noah's throat tightened. He clasped Cassian's hand. "You gave everything." Cassian nodded, uncomprehending. His sacrifice had saved millions. Noah vowed to honor it. Lucian's arrest spread across feeds. His sabotage was exposed publicly. Veil Horizon's board scrambled to distance itself. The control center buzzed with activity. Mira's evidence sealed his fate. Guards led him away. His plans shattered like the debris that never fell. The network's triumph was absolute. Evelyn's clinic group dispersed slowly. They carried her calm into the streets. Neighbors embraced, sharing relief. The city's pulse steadied fully. Evelyn sent Noah a message. "You held us together." Her words glowed on his comms. Noah's heart lifted. Her strength had anchored him, too. The council's chambers buzzed with new plans. The network's success forced a reckoning. Emotional tech wasn't a threat. It was a bridge. They drafted initial charters. Noah's name surfaced in their talks. A leader born on the outskirts. The stars watched silently. Noah and Mira stood together. The lab's hollow screens dimmed. Cadets moved to other tasks. The network's pulse softened, but lingered. Noah felt its warmth. Mira's hand brushed his again. "We did it," she whispered. Noah nodded, exhausted. Their shared victory felt like a promise. Something new began to form. The anchor's cables gleamed under starlight. Vesper Prime hummed with life below. Noah's resonance had saved it. Cassian's vision had guided it. Mira's courage had sealed it. Evelyn's heart had steadied it. The network signal held them all. Noah looked to the stars. A new purpose stirred within him. In the wake of the crisis, the Alliance Council convened swiftly. Their chambers buzzed with urgent talks. Hollow screens replayed the anchor's near collapse. Counselors debated long into the night. They proclaimed the Interstellar Heartbeat Charter. It mandated transparent regulation of emotional tech, expansion under strict oversight. Noah watched the announcement from the IDC Academy. His resonance still lingered faintly. The charter felt like a bridge to peace. Noah's name echoed through the feeds. The council appointed him as the first coordinator. His role symbolized empathy's triumph over division. He stood in the Academy's observatory, staring at the stars. Cadets clapped his shoulder. Professors nodded in respect. Noah felt the weight settle. "This is just the start," he murmured. Mira stood beside him. Her smile warmed the room. His new path unfolded quietly. Mira resigned from her spying duties that day. She met with council agents in a secure room. Her report praised the network's potential. "It saved us all." Her voice held steady conviction. They offered her oversight of the program. She accepted without hesitation. Her alliance with Noah solidified in a purpose and affection. They shared a quiet glance. Unspoken bonds deepened. She stepped into her new role gracefully. Lucian faced sentencing in a stark courtroom. Hollow evidence replayed his sabotage. Judges reviewed Mira's files closely. His arrogance had crumbled in custody. The verdict came swiftly. 15 years of mandatory service, maintaining the anchor's lower sections. A humbling fall from power. Guards led him away. His eyes burned with resentment. The city watched without pity. Justice felt balanced. Evelyn thrived in the aftermath. Her clinic became a center for emotional harmony. The serum extended her life richly. She mentored neighbors in syncing techniques. Groups gathered daily. They practiced sharing calm. Her words carried Noah's spirit. "Listen to the hearts around you." Patience left stronger. Her energy inspired endless ripples. The lower levels bloomed with quiet unity. From a broader citizen's view, Vesper Prime healed steadily. Communities grew stronger in the streets. Aliens and humans collaborated fluidly. A market vendor shared tools with a scaled neighbor. Laughter mixed in hab blocks. The network's legacy showed in daily interactions. Workers at the anchor's base nodded to each other. Trust wove through every exchange. The city's pulse beat with renewed harmony. Small acts of kindness echoed everywhere. Noah and Mira ascended the anchor tower. The lift hummed softly upward. Stars glittered through the viewport. The city glowed below like a living web. They stood at the summit, wind whispering past. Mira's hand found his. "We built this together." Her voice was soft, warm. Noah squeezed gently. "And we'll protect it." Their eyes met under the stars. A quiet promise formed. For the future they'd shape. The network evolved into a monitored tool for peace. Council overseers integrated it carefully. It prevented future conspiracies through shared vigilance. Stations linked emotions subtly. Pilots sensed distant needs. Engineers coordinated without words. The charter ensured transparency. No more shadows like Lucian's. Vesper Prime stood secure. The stars seemed closer now. Reflections on kindness rippled through society. Small acts echoed Cassian's philosophy. A child shared food with a stranger. Neighbors mended old rifts. Feeds buzzed with stories of connection. Cassian's vacant gaze watched from afar. His signal lived on, in every heartbeat shared. Noah felt it in his resonance, a gentle undercurrent of hope. The story drew to a close atop the tower. Noah and Mira overlooked the city aglow. Stars wheeled silently above. The universe quieted in connected harmony. Noah's smile broke softly. That's Vesper's heartbeat. His words hung in the air. Mira leaned closer. Their shared silence spoke volumes. Kindness anchored them all.